it's a pleasure for me because, it's an education process. And anytime that I can, learn something else, anytime where I can grow a little bit more intellectually, then it's a great benefit, to me, my family, and the people that are around me, because then I can pass that information on. So it definitely is, a pleasure. It's an honor, to be able to work with you guys and have you guys to be able to pass your wisdom and knowledge on to me, so I can pass it on to friends, family, loved ones, so that they can enhance their lives as well. Be healthy and achieve an expectable weight that I can maintain through nutrition and working out.
To learn how to eat healthier and allow myself to try new foods that I would on my own try.
Because I played professional sports, up until I started playing professional sports, I never really understood nutrition. It wasn't until I started paying attention to it that I then began to look at family history as a marker for me. Well, the buzzword out there now is predisposition. I'm a person that doesn't necessarily believe in predisposition, because the only way you're predisposed to things that have happened to people in your family or generations that preceded you is because your habits follow along the same lines. Okay, so in my family there's a history of high blood pressure, heart disease, strokes, things of that nature. As I look back at family history, I know that it is that way because of the kind of foods that we ate. I am one of the people that completely subscribes to the point that, food is for fuel. You need fuel in your body for you to do what you got to do and to maintain a healthy body. Some people see food as purely as an enjoyment thing. You grow up with the idea that you can eat anything you want, whenever you want, as much as you want. So it really took some work on my part to change just how I look at food. Now when I'm in that mode mentally, I can eat all the right things and without having those cravings for all the stuff that I eat periodically. And for me, it's all about trying to be as healthy as I can be, trying to keep myself in the best shape that I can be in when I'm in that mode, when I don't get distracted, because I plan on being here a long time. I plan on being highly successful at what I do. But in order for me to do that, I got to be in the best shape that I can be in. I got to take care of myself. And then with all those successes that, in the future that are coming, it makes no sense to have them if I'm not healthy and I don't have a quality of life to enjoy it. You see it all the time. People achieve great success and they spend the majority of their time at the doctor. They're ailing. Or they achieve great success, and because they haven't taken care of themselves, they die and they leave it to somebody else to enjoy. Well, I plan on being around a long time because I got a lot to do. I plan on being around, so I can be an example, to my kids. Re-look at how I eat. And I don't think people really pay any attention to what they eat until they actually write it down. When I looked at what I told you I was eating, I was like, wow. First of all, you're not eating enough. Second of all, when you do eat, you're eating really bad. And it was easy for me to really put two and two together because I could see it right there in front of me rather than having the information in my head. Because if it's in here, it's just a thought and it comes and goes. But when it's physical and I'm sitting there looking at it, it's like, okay, you get up in the morning, you're not eating till 12. And then when you do eat at 12, you go in the Subway or Burger King or something like that. And then you don't eat again until, 7 or 8 o'clock at night. And if you're not hungry, you'll just eat some fruit and drink some water, or have a Snickers and some water and go to bed. Just seeing that on paper, it's like, you're slowly killing yourself.
I like that you just said, no, we're just adding. And especially when you add stuff and they are good, then you don't mind trading something that is not so good for this that is good. I'm drinking more water and I haven't had a soda. It's hard. But it's getting